we start, a word from Lance Corporal Churchwood.
Evening, ladies and germs. Lizzie the 4300 here. Now, I'm sure at this point there's been a fair few of you who've seen my drug-induced escapade in the previous episode of Bitch of the Yard. It's kind of funny, actually, for most of us. But for something that's not so funny, it's actually very serious. It's the idea that anybody involved in the production of Bitch of the Yard supports or endorses that kind of behaviour. We don't. It's bloody disgusting. So I'm here to address the issue of double standards. How am I gonna do that, you may ask? Through one simple question. Would you thirsty cunts find it as hot and or funny if it was a male engine with a raging hard-on chasing Caitlin or Duchess up and down the line? Somebody would be calling the police on your asses, wouldn't they? Yeah. Good night, everyone.
That's her, officer. That's the one who put the apricot in my bum.
You're under arrest.
Oh, fuck. Cue the music.
If someday you should see Bitchford Hall puffing happily along the line, she may be on the Devon Scott all the way to Carlisle. One December morning, Bitchford farted at all of her friends.
It's nearly Christmas, and I'll bring you lots of naughty magazines.
Oh God, it smells like camembert.
But a week later, the snowstorms came. The country was covered with thick snow.
Extra thick.
The engines found work difficult. Some had to help clear the snow from the track, and workmen hacked away at the frozen banks of ice. Bitchford and Bitch were collecting important things for Christmas.
Driver says there's lots of drugs for Scotland. I'll need extra wagons for it all.
Bitch was feeling left out.
It's not fair. You're not leaving any coke for me. Not to worry, my dear. I'll leave you some Pepsi instead.
But Bitch's chance had come.
There's been a change of plan. The Xbox controller needs us at the big station. Bitch, you are to take Bitchford's train to Scotland.
Fuck!
Bitch was delighted, but Bitchford felt blue ball.
Don't worry. I'll do it for ya. It's not the same. You're as flat as Louise's singing. Piss off, you cunt. I was being nice to ya. And you're fatter than fucking Broadgate, you filthy slut.
The Xbox controller was waiting impatiently for Bitchford.
Quickly now! A fresh load of industrial nudes has arrived. I want you to fetch them, Bitchford. Cunt Philly can look after the espresso until you get back.
Will I return in time? I have a dinner date with Fitter.
We'll see.
Well, I hope so. That turkey won't be the only thing getting stuffed tonight.
Bruno's britches, Bitchford. Keep it between your frames.
She packed away her lewd thoughts and steamed out to pick up the nudes.
Hello there.
afternoon, Miss Hall.
Bitchwood soon picked up the nude safely, but large snowdrifts lay ahead.
Bollocks! I mustn't be late. The Xbox controller is relying on me.
Farting bravely, she tried to move, but there was worse to come. Poor Bitchwood was snowed under. Meanwhile, the other engines waited and waited. They were grumbling about Bitchwood being late.
Silence!
Said the Xbox controller.
Bitchford left the yard safely, but snow has brought the telephone lines down. We must assume that she is stranded.
The engines now felt sorry for Bitchford. And, cold but confident, Aunt Philly and Laura set off to the rescue.
Come on, let's get that whorish hole unstuck.
Coming, Miss Castle. I'll get the snowplow.
Meanwhile, Bitch was making good time on her way across the border, when suddenly,
What the fuck is that?
there ahead was Prince Philip on the line, who was holding a red lamp.
Your Royal Highness! Whatever are you doing here? I thought you were a signalman back at 83A.
Oh, I am many things, my child. Yes. Anyway, the station ahead has been overrun by the communists. We need the snowplows, the workmen and the army. Leave your drugs in the siding and go back quickly.
Bitch was soon steaming back to Carlisle.
Wake up, you lazy bastards! Dumfries has been invaded!
Son of you bitch. I'm tired and underpaid.
But Bitchford's also stuck nearby. You're not lasting for her.
For fuck's sake, get someone else. The Black Watch are on standby anyway. I'm trying to fucking sleep.
I'll give you a quick suck after the party then.
Well, why didn't you say so, bitch? There's no time to lose. Quick, Delilah, get the crane.
Right. What next?
Suddenly, there was Cunt Philly and Laura with the works train.
Come on, bitch! We have a fart bag to save and communists to shoot.
At last, they reached the village. And the Royal Artillery was soon shelling the enemy positions. The Royal Air Force were overhead, busy dropping timed fuse bombs on the enemy. Soon, the enemy were driven from Dumfries and the villagers cheered.
Camp Philly? What's a Santa Claus?
How do you not know this, you uneducated pleb? Santa Claus is that red bloke who drops presents down chimneys.
Oh. I wonder if...
No, you daft twat! Chimneys, not bloody funnels!
Hang on. These are chimneys. Funnels belong on ships.
No, stacks are on ships. Which reminds me, your shipment of drugs is still back in the siding.
Fuck, I forgot about him. You carry on searching for Bitchford then.
Bitch hurried back to the sidings and the works train carried on into the snow. The weather soon turned for the worse, but the engines pressed on.
I'm cold.
So am I. My tits are freezing off. Where's King Edward when you need him most?
Soon they came to a blockage that was bigger than the rest.
Miss Castle, I think I can hear something.
Probably the wind, my dear.
No, listen, it's definitely not the wind. Okay, now that was the wind.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Bitchford.
Don't worry, Miss Hall, we'll get you out.
When the workmen arrived, it took them some time to decide how to dig away the heavy drifts of snow. Bitchwood's driver and fireman, who were playing Monopoly in the cab, joined the rescue.
Ha! Mayfair's mine, bastard.
Bugger.
At last, Bitchwood and the precious N00ds were freed from the snowdrift.
Took your time, didn't you? Yes.
I want hot chocolate. Ooh.
I want hot chocolate served by Fisher. Fuck off, he's mine!
Then they set off once more to finish their long journey. Soon they arrived back at the yards, and the Xbox controller greeted them warmly.
As a reward for all your hard work, you may go and enjoy these free clubbing discount coupons tonight. Be quick now. King Edward and Corf have just come off the express.
It's Corf Bay!
Oh, bollocks, it's the Fort Brigade. Corvée, you can take these revolting ladies. I have prior engagements.
Oh, don't mind if I do. At the big station, all was soon ready.
1, 2, 3! And as if by magic,
Cock!
I appear to have lost my trousers.
Suddenly, there was a strange whirring sound. Bitchford and Cunfilly were horrified. They knew who it was. With landing lights shining brightly, Chris Hansen, the helicopter, touched down gently in the snow, bringing the greatest surprise of all. The Welsh firemen. Everyone cheered and the party began.
God, stay away from me, you moist little butt. I'm a married engine, for fuck's sake.
So, you said you would give me the suck.
Me that part burst. No can do. There. I could at least give you a cuddle. I meant a metaphorical cuddle, Sergeant Major.
No one wants me.
Oh God, it smells like... Oof, lol. That was a really big cuck, you suckface.
Ooh, yummy hot chocolate. Ooh, an extra marshmallow too.
A few hours later, the engines were in deep post-coital pleasure and were tucked away in their sheds. All except Louise. The villagers had made a plan to thank the engines. They loaded Hitachis and rabbits into Louise's train, and she set off through the moonlit countryside. The engines were fast asleep in the sheds as Louise slid silently into the yards.
Don't touch that!
She had no idea what the villagers were going to do, but she knew it would be a big surprise.
I do hope they enjoy my latest issue of Industrial Nudes. I'd go all the way to Mount Ash Colliery. My coupling hook hasn't been the same since.
When the engines woke next morning, they could hardly believe their eyes. The sheds had been repainted and decorated. Toys and blow-up fitter dolls and anime titties lay everywhere. The engines whistled in delight, and everyone agreed that this was a really happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas, all you horny bastards!